60. Out in the fields of gospel dawn, from the beat rises at the crack of dawn. As the sun starts rising, awakening the day, he's out the door, no time to waste. He laces up his boots, puts on his hat, grabbing his coffee, ready for a chat.
Can't park here, mate. No.
It's time to go live.
Good morning, everybody.
Still asleep. Mama Carter has his breakfast to eat. But our man is ready to go. It's time for the 636 show. The donkeys are making a sound. The goats are running all around. Now we are ready to start our day. Let's do it the gospel way. Welcome to the 636 club. It's time for the gospel warm up. Rise and shine, it's morning time. All the beats ready to go online. Welcome to the 636 club. It's time for the gospel. All the beats ready to go online.
It is indeed. Welcome to the 636 Club. Rise and shine. It's farming time. You and me and a few animals, and you are seeing it as it is. We have just arrived up here in the animal shed, which is a very beautiful place to be. Let me go and get. Let me see. I have no carrot or anything in my pocket. We'll go and get a carrot, hopefully, from the feed shed for Spot. I'm just having a wee look about to see everything is honky-donkey. Hope you are honky-donkey this morning. Well, and thank you for so many of you being up so early. Look how dark it is. I mean, it's pitch. There's no stars. Let's have a wee look out in the darkness. Right here. I'll tell a lie, there's a star up there. But no moon. I can't see no moon this morning. That's why it's so dark. Can you see the polytunnels over there in the darkness? You see them through the... right over there? Looking quite magnificent, if they do say so themselves. Let's see what's in here. For a little treat. They're gone. Should have been more prepared, Pete. Come on. Just get a wee handful of cake and put it in my pocket. The cake bag here. We call this cake, or some people call it meal, M-E-A-L, or animal food, whatever you would like. Prefer, if you wonder what we're talking about when we say cake. I'm sure there was carrots. Sure there was. What's on the back of the mule? What is in the back of the mule? We sometimes do this. We have got a lorry strap here that they must have been using to lift something or pull something out. We've got a piece of black plastic. We have got one of Kyle's secret red tubs with some old pumpkin cutting stuff in it. There's a screwdriver in there and a pumpkin cutting knife in there. We've got some old bread for the pigs and some old crayons from off the rams. So there you are. What's in the back of your mule this morning? Let us know. It is the 636 Club. Welcome to it, everybody. Nice to be here. Spotty, I have no carrot for you, darling. It's been a bit of a clamber. Had to come out quite quickly this morning. Scary Mary, she knows we're here. She's ready for it. Haven't been up here for a few days. So it's nice to come up and see everybody. It's just that. Now, girls, everybody calm down. Kyle's coming. The extra mile Kyle is on his way. I know you'll get your cake then. So no crying and getting all upset. Marvel. Hello, my darling. And what you saying? If you're in the local area, bug. Bug. Right, we'll have to go in. Come on. Because it looks like we've got Zigzag or Zoe over there. Who's over there? Now, I know Ben was on live yesterday. Let's go in here and see. The 4 hours. What are you doing in here? Who's this? And why would you be in here? With the R's and Bug and everybody. Let's see. Hang on, can I get seated where it's a bit more safe? Who is in here? Oh, Zigzag and Zoe. Yes. Stinkies, how are you getting on? What are you thinking about it in here? Renovations are taking place for their new shed, or for the new shed. Hey, the Bugster, how are you getting on? So it looks like alternate. Either that or it's too wet outside for them. I don't know, but I know Ben was on yesterday, and I didn't see the live that he did, but I know he was working with Zigzag and Zoe. So if you can fill me in, because there's no 3 o'clock meet and greet these days, so I struggle to know what's going on. Let me get down here. Hang on. Whoa. I know, I'm pleased to see you too. There we are. Now if you're in, oh hang on, the head torch is blazing. Wait a second, how do I turn it off? Wait a sec. Hit the right button, Pete, where is it? Nope, not that side, is it this side? There we go. Right. If you're in the local area and you want to come along and see the 4 hours on Thursday night, we have our late night shopping event in person, in real shop, not online shop or anything, right here at Dulscone on Thursday evening from 6 till 8. All right, Ronnie will be there, Rocco will be there, Ringo will be there. Where is he? He's right behind me. Come and see them. We're giving you a complimentary hot drink if you like the famous Dulscone hot chocolate and some of Trish's toys, beautiful tray bakes for a little sample. Bug, are you coming to see everybody? You just give his big foot right in here. I reckon we'll have to bring Bug down on Thursday night as well. 4 hours plus Bug. All right. Yes. I know. No biting here. I'm Ringo, Rocco, and you're killing me. Miracle's standing looking at me as if to say, you can't have them all without me. Are you coming down too? We'll bring you down too. Right, okay. It's grown arms and legs. 4 hours plus Bug. Plus Miracle. Yes, you can come down to everybody too. There's no show without punch, as they say. Yes. So that's Thursday night. This Thursday night from 6 till 8. If you're in the local area, come along. Even if you're not wanting to come shopping, all right? Even if you've no intention of doing any late night shopping on Thursday night, come along for a bit of a laugh, say hello, see 4 hours, and Bug. Where are you? And Miracle. This Thursday night. It's the only one we're doing this year. It's a one night only. Don't forget Dennis. It might be easier just bringing everybody up here. Plus Dennis. Can we do Dennis as well? I don't know how many we can do. But anyway, it's this Thursday night. Might have to do it in 2 shifts. We'll just move it all up here. Let's see who's on this morning. 6:36 rules are in order. Okay, ding, 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 ding. 6:36 rules. Let me know where you are, and what's your weather like, and how is your Christmas preparations getting on? 2nd of December. Yes, it is. It's the 2nd of December. Can you believe it? Can you hear the pigs in the background grunting away? Amy says they are now BRRR, bug and the 4 hours, bug and the 4 hours. Brrr. But you haven't got miracle in there, Amy. So how are we going to say miracle? And if I'm not mistaken, the scan man, Duncan, our scanner, should be coming along this week to scan the early goats, the golden Guernseys. Is that right? Has Ben announced this? But I'm sure he told me last week that Duncan was coming this week, which is exciting. So we will see very shortly if Kingpin has been successful or not. I'm just having a wee look at snow on the ground in Kansas, says debut. The names on YouTube are always kind of abbreviated, aren't they? So it's difficult to read the names out on YouTube, whereas Facebook, it's usually just the ordinary name. Good snowy morning, Farmer Pete from southern Indiana, says Ice and Low. You see, it's always a handle rather than a name on YouTube. But thank you anyhow for getting in touch. Good morning, Farmer Pete from a dark Whelmed Garden City. Did I say that right, Pauline? Whelmed Garden City, down in Englandshire. Bug, what is it? He wants more cake and he wants it now. They're missing their treats from the Dalsconis when everybody comes to see them and when we're open. Here, Miracle, you have some. So that's the plan. Thursday night. Originally just the 4 hours. Now we may have to bring Bug. Can you imagine if I took them away and left them up here? What he would have to say? He wouldn't be very happy. So that's this Thursday night. Excited. It's the exciting time of the year. There's so much going on. Not just here at Dulscone. I mean, it's just exciting with Christmas coming, isn't it? And all that's going on with what is going on. There's there's all the Christmas shopping. There's kids getting excited. There's kids practicing for their school show. There's the children practicing with the leaders from different church groups for nativities coming up in different churches. What else is going on? Let us know what's going on. That's exciting for Christmas. Michelle, Pete, it's bright and sunny and hot in Cape Town. Send some cold weather, please. Michelle, you send some hot weather up here, please, because that sounds beautiful. If you're in the southern hemisphere, be it South Africa or Australia or New Zealand, where else is in the southern hemisphere? Oh, my Pete's geography's ran clean out. Let us know, please. Let us know. Make us all very, very jealous. Right. Can we leave yous here? Yeah? You'd be all right? Can we go see Marvel? And Scary and no, we're not bringing trousers down to Thursday night. Although I'm very tempted. Can you imagine? You should have a lovely audience for doing our trick. No, step too far. It's just a little meet and greet and a little night and a little thank you to everybody who supports us. As I say, if you don't need any shopping, just come along and enjoy the world's best hot chocolates or coffee, whatever you would like. It's this Thursday night. We're excited, as you can tell. Right. Marvel. You know what? What is it, my darling? Here. I think it's time that you were back into the 4 hours. And Miracle. Yes, come on. Come on then. Let me see. Can you get out of there? Listen to Bug crying. Come on. Here you are. You don't need to be in there any longer. Right, why don't we do this right now, right here? We'll get... It's going to be a mighty feat to get her over there, but let's give it a go. Come and get her out of here. Because I think she wants to be back in with her pals. This could go wrong. All right? Come on. Blackjack's in there. We can't take her out and leave Blackjack. Can't do that. That would be a sin. It's not Blackjack, Pete. It's Zebedee. Silly. Right, we'll put that on the to-do list today. Marvel and Zebedee back out in where they belong with the 4 R's and Bug. So hold me to account. But I can't. And it's quite a. Hang on, turn you around YouTube. It's quite a task to get them in there because we need to go through the pigs and then. Marvel, we'll get you shifted today, all right? Zebedee. You're going to want to come down Thursday night as well. We can't bring them all down Thursday night. That's a step too far. Right, let's try and go through and have a look at Scary. Because if you haven't been on, if you missed the 6:36 on, what day is this? This is Tuesday. Here, sorry. Have some cake. I have no carrot for you, darling. Sorry. You like that? Is that okay? Does that suffice? Here, Bailey. Here you are, you little rascal. There you go. How are you getting on? Friday morning, it was so windy. We had gale force winds, and it would have played havoc with the mics on the phones here, and it wouldn't have been for very enjoyable listening. So we just decided to do a little tour around the facilities, Dalscone Diner and Toy Shop, etc. on Friday morning. So hope you've enjoyed that. Always nice to show what else is here at Dalscone, because it's not just one thing. It's the whole thing makes the thing work. It's a Farmer Joe's been at it again. Here we have our new Balon roller. Now I know they've done a video on this the other day, either on Dalscone Daily page, which is our kind of sister page to the main Dalscone Farm page. And if you wonder why we have 2 pages, it's just in case sometimes there's a glitch with one or the other, and it's just, say the Dalscone Farm page went down for some reason, which sometimes can happen. It means we've got another source to continue to stream, to continue to show you what's going on here in Crazyville land. So 2 pages, both the farm pages, and both showing you kind of different content. But this is still the main page where you get the 6:36 Club. So thank you for joining us. Here's Annie, wanting some cake. Right, Annie, if we're quick, before Fanta gets here. No. If they could all just have their each individual pen, so there was no bullying or no, I'm first. But unfortunately, it doesn't allow for that. Extra Mile Kyle will be here in a few minutes, and he'll start and get them all their cake. And then we'll see them all heading for the trough. Fiona, are you coming over to see us, darling? No, she says, I'll stay over here, because Kyle, that's Fiona over the back, right over there. In the kind of yellow dye, as we say. Teacher Alice Farmer Ben do such a fantastic job on the shopping live, says Peggy. It's been good fun, Peggy, hasn't it? I know there's been a lot on over the weekend, but it is Black Friday weekend, and it's the biggest shopping weekend of the year, as they say. So that's why there's been so much. And plus, we're running out of time to get all your products to you through the post. So that's why we've been focusing on this weekend. But now we're focusing on getting everything packed and away to you. So if any of you have put in an order, which lots of you have, and we thank you so much for that, for supporting us. It is pedal to the metal now for the next week, getting everything packed and away to you. Did Fiona go and see Graham Parker while he was in Dumfries General Hospital? Excuse me. No, she never. Graham was in, if you don't know, the Graham Parker, the Hoof GP, had an accident on his hand, quite a nasty one actually, a very nasty one. So he was in the Dumfries and Galloway Royal Infirmary last weekend, but he's home now. So best wishes to the Hoof GP and get well soon. He's going to be off for a few days, which isn't pleasing him. Stinky Merlin, how are you getting on? He's kind of giving us the side eye, isn't he? Look, you know that kind of side eye. I'm looking at you, but I'm not looking at you. What are you thinking? Have you serviced all the ladies? Are we expecting little teeny weeny Merlin babies come April? Please, Lord, let this be, because there's a lot resting on this. He's been tested. The vet tested him, as we've told you, before he went in with the ladies. So everything was working. So let's hope it has been a success. Maybe it was time he's removed and somebody else was put in there, just in case. But now that we're in December, that would mean there'd be no babies until May, if that happened. But Anne-Marie says, will Merlin's babies be teeny? Well, we don't. Let's hope they're smaller than him, eh? For the lady's sake. Yes. Will Twitch be streaming soon, says Irene. Irene, it should be as long as we remember just to switch it on, because it keeps logging itself off. And Christoph was off yesterday, so he wasn't in the office. And Mark Avon, Helmer says, can you turn Twitch on? As soon as I go down, if I remember, I will hit that button. Sometimes it doesn't work for me, but I will try best. Yes, this is our new bale-on roller. That you put the round bales that we make, the round bales of hay or silage, whatever. Put it in here, and it twirls it round, or does it go that way? And you drive along with the JCB along here, and it unrolls it nicely out the side. And it means in the past we have just used our little digger, which is the little blue digger at the end, it's got a grab on it. I'll pretend the grab, my hand's the grab. It just grabs it, because it's quite hard to get these bales pulled apart. And we just kind of rip it apart and feed them that way. But this bale-on roller unrolls the round bale like that and just dispenses it nicely along the feed passage. So primarily we got it for the polytunnel, excuse me, but we will use it in both sheds. So a very handy new machine. So yes, the machinery continues to grow. Thank you, Farmer Joe. I didn't mean that to rhyme, but I did. Pam Maya says, looking forward to meeting you in April, Farmer Pete, flying across the pond. Amazing, Pam. Amazing. And hopefully, not just meeting us, but meeting some of Merlin's teeny weeny babies in April. Marie says they're going to be absolutely amazing babies. Let's hope so. Let's hope we've got that beautiful gingerness if and when they arrive. Don't doubt them, Pete. Don't doubt them. But it's time's going on. April. We're now in December. Can you believe it? So it's not unbelievably far away, is it? So jobs on the list for today: move Marvel and Zebedee back into the 4 hours. I will give this to-do list to the boys. Any other jobs we have mentioned? Lorraine says Fanta shouldn't breed anymore. Accidentally serviced. Fingers crossed, all is well. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. She is a rascal, isn't she? Here she is. This is Fanta. Trouble is, she just loves babies. Fanta. Scary Mary. Fanta. Scary Mary. Best of pals. And walking under Scary Mary there was Annie. I thought it was Squintmouth there, nice and quietly in the back. And mentioned earlier, Blackjack, right at the back there. Fiona's best friend. Fand, I'm not giving you any more cake because you're starting to bully. So stop that right now. Let's go and see. So yes, did Ben mention Duncan the Scanner? Is he coming this week? On YouTube, CJ, Florida girl, sounds amazing. She says, I kept waiting, 6:36 never showed on Facebook, so I switched to YouTube. We are here, CJ, Florida girl. We're on here, and we're on Facebook as well. All singing, all dancing. Maybe we're on the Dalscon Daily page. It's not on there. It's on the main Dalscon Farm page. Don't get them confused. Sorry for if you were confused. Mel says, I thought Kingpin served Fanta. Well, let's hope not. I know there was a bit of argy-bargy and he was jumping about in different pens. Here she is, but we will not know until the scanner gets here. Here you are, darling. Here's trousers. The wonderful trousers. What about you? Come Thursday night? No, you can't. You can't. No. We can't take you down to the shopping area. Oh, she's going mad. Here you are. And I wonder if we're going to have some teeny weeny trouser babies. Who else is looking at us? Where's Dennis? Let's see. It's very hard to distinguish between... there he is. Very hard to distinguish between him and his female counterpart. There you are. So, 1st of December, let's hope most of the goats and the sheep and everything has been served, and the babies are growing. So it's going to make for a busy April if everything has went right. Zarette up on the feed heck, and Birdie, how are you getting on, darling? Soon time for you to go back in with Miracle. Here, leave that up. Birdie has been in with the billy goat, and God willing and all being well, she may well be having babies come April as well. So there's quite a lot going on. Exciting times leading up to Christmas. Let me try. I forgot to put my devotions into my overall pocket, and they're in my trouser pocket, so I'm just trying to dig them out. Just while we've got a little bit of quiet before Extra Mile Kyle arrives with the cake, and things starting to get a bit noisy. We were on the lead up to, there's only, I think, after this one, I think we only have 6 more 636s until Christmas, if I'm not mistaken, which is kind of frightening. Time is going so quickly. And I was looking up last night, and we're hoping to focus on the true story of Christmas between now and, of course, Christmas Day. But I was digging looking a little bit further back last night, and the story of Christmas is wonderful, amazing, and beautiful, as we all know. We all know the main story. But if you look just a little further back, Mary, Gabriel has been appeared to Mary and let her know that she's expecting a baby. But there's another baby due as well. Mary's cousin, or I believe it's her cousin, Elizabeth, who was older in years, was also having a baby, who would turn out to be John the Baptist. Now, we've all heard of John the Baptist. They were both pregnant at the same time. Mary went to see Elizabeth when she found out she was expecting, and they were both overcome with joy. If you look further back in Luke chapter 1, you can read the whole story. But we're just going to take a portion of it this morning for our devotions. Luke 1, verse 46. She went to see Elizabeth, and they talked about their babies. They were overcome with joy. And Mary said this. It's called Mary's Song of Praise. Mary responded, "Oh, how my soul praises the Lord. How my spirit rejoices in God, my Saviour. He took notice of his lowly servant girl, and from now on all generations will call me blessed. For the Mighty One is holy, and he has done great things for me. He shows mercy from generation to generation to all who fear him. His mighty arm has done tremendous things. He has scattered the proud and the haughty ones. He has brought down princes from their throne and exalted the humble. He has filled the hungry with good things and sent rich away with empty hands. He has helped his servant Israel and remembered to be merciful. For he made this promise to our ancestors, to Abraham and his children forever." That's from Luke 1, verse 46 to 55. And it's amazing, it's fascinating. I was looking at it last night, studying it. It's just amazing to read the story. This is when Mary found out she was pregnant, from Luke 1. Look it up, and it's our devotions from this morning. May the Lord bless the reading of his word as we continue to look at the Christmas story. Right up until Christmas Day, let us know your favourite part of the Christmas story. But it's fascinating. And the Lord bless the reading of his word this Tuesday morning. Amen. What is it, Bailey? What are you saying? Beautiful morning here in Dumfries and Galloway. It is. We're going to have a dry day, which I think is maybe going to be the only dry day of the week, and it would be a good day. It would be a good day to get some sheep into the polytunnel, because we don't really want to be bringing them in when they're wet. It's not good practice to bring animals into the shed, be it cows, cattle, or whatever you like to call them, out from the field into out these two rascals underneath there, to bring them in when they're wet. Here you are, trousers. Right, we'll see you all later on. Hey, Polo. There's a magnificent Polo. We're just going around the corner. Kyle will be here in a few minutes, and you all get your cake. So it's all right. We'll be back. Let's go out and see, is there anything that resembles any daylight out here? And we could, it's still pretty dark, isn't it? I was going to say we could have took a little trip down to the polytunnel. There's your sunrise, or lack of it, if you like. Because we do have some stock. I don't know if the boys have told you this yet. I'm not sure if it's supposed to be revealed, but there is some sheep in there. All right, extra Kyle Mile has got a few sheep of his own, and he's getting some space in the polytunnel, and they are in there. You can see nothing, Facebook. It's so dark. I'm so sorry. My goodness, there's no point going out there because you can't see anything. It's just too dark. There's the little bit of light that there is. The sun rising over there. But over this side, pretty dark. And there we have that usual bright star. I can never remember what that one is. There's one or two stars appearing now as dawn gets closer. But yes, good practice to bring them in a dry day, which this is going to be. So it would be good. I think it's ready to go. So fingers crossed today we could get some in. The Viking, as we call him, who is the man that puts the polytunnels up, has almost finished. Oh, you can see, that's better. Suddenly we have some light. Can you see down there? The old polytunnel, the OG, the original, is right over the back there. Can you see it? He's got the cover on it. And we'll finish it off today. Farmer Joe is making some feed barriers, and the cows, or the Herefords and the Dexters, God willing and all being well, will be in there before too long. The Highlanders are not coming in. They're staying out in the field. They are not made for inside. They're going to cross the road to the the field that we, the sawmill field as we call it, where we had them last year. Mitzi says it looks like a huge blanket lying in the field. I suppose it does from here, doesn't it? Keithy J, the electrician, was here working on Saturday and yesterday. He's got putting the lights in it, and he's actually getting the lights up, hanging in it before we put the animals in it, which makes sense to make, so he's not having to work through them. So I think he maybe got on well yesterday. I'm saying that. If he did, that would open the door for us getting the sheep into it. Makes them easier fed and easier looked after, and it gets them off ground and gives the ground a rest, which is another reason why we want them in, because they just poach. The ground gets wet and so many feet on it, they poach the grass, and the grass needs a rest as well. Cannot continue to be grazed all the time, not in this type of weather anyhow. We look at our friends further afield in the USA, Longhorn Leicester, Katie Van Slyke, and anybody else who's living in a warmer, sunnier climate, and they're out in the fields at this time of the year, and it's just lovely and dry and green, and it just makes you wish you had some dry, warm weather. But we're not there, we're here, so we'll make the most of it, and we will adapt to the situation. It's 7:15. Thank you everybody for joining. It's almost coffee time, I might add. I'm ready for a coffee. I haven't had the puppers out yet, so I'll go and get the puppers this morning. We were running a wee bit short of time, and it was so dark as well. Tell you what, we'll take a wee walk down. We'll put, hang on, wait, hang on, wrong button, Pete. Ha! We have light. I'll turn. Let's walk down. We'll let the puppers out before we sign off, and you can enjoy the beautiful Dumfries and Galloway sunrise this morning. Look at that cloud there. Isn't it magnificent? Looks like a painting. And again, I'm just having a wee look at your comments. Sandra Richards says, watching from a damp morning in Manchester. Damp, Sandra? We had it horrendously wet yesterday, and the toy shop, we put some solar panels on one side of the toy shop a few years ago, and the boys that put them on, we never used to have any leaks in the toy shop roof until we put the solar panels on, and we have got some mighty bad leaks on that side of the roof now. Must have been drilled holes, and here comes Extra Mile Kyle. Anyway, it is what it is, and it was going like gangbusters yesterday with the heavy showers. We had buckets and mats out. What a mess it's made. It's going to ruin our nice wooden floor in there, which is really annoying. But really hard we've been up umpteen times trying to find the holes to fix them. It's getting near impossible. It is getting to the stage where I'm thinking we're going to need to re-roof. Come on, my poppet. Here's Flossie. We're going to need to re-roof that side of the building. But in turn, that would mean taking the solar panels off, which isn't an easy task. Extra Mile Kyle, everybody. And morning, Kyle.
Morning, how are we?
Oh, very good.
Good?
Very good. It's a wonderful morning. We're going to have a nice day.
Yeah, at least it's drier than it was yesterday.
Yeah,
sure.
that wouldn't be hard.
No.
Wouldn't be hard. See you later. Oh, we still have the horns on here from the tractor on. Look at this. Now, can I let you into a little secret? A little secret that you don't know. See this? Aina gave us these horns. Thank you, Aina. And the boys were trying to get them going, but they needed this pipe here. Yes. What is it? Hey, Flossie. Hey, right. On you go, Meg. Meg, on you go. Meg's a great tormentor in the morning. She likes to wind Flossie up, and she sometimes doesn't enjoy it. The boys, before the Christmas tractor run, were desperate for this pipe here. Couldn't get the horns going without this pipe, because apparently this is the air pipe. Couldn't find it anywhere. They had been down to Callum's, our local hardware store, and where we want this pipe. I said, you know the pipe off our milk machine, you know, our automatic milk feeder? I says, it looks very similar. Right, might try that. Guess where all the pipe from the milk feeder is now? This is it here. Not only does it double as fancy horns, but also for the milk machine for feeding the babies. So come April, I may well be scouting about looking for the pipes for the milk machine. So mind me on if we're trying to set it up someday. We can't get it going. I was saying, where's those pipes? Right, I think we're out of light. Yeah, it's very dark still, isn't it? I was going to take a walk over there, but there's no point. It's too dark. Right, you two, come on. Where are yous? From the milk machine. Yes, Judith. Where's they went? Oh, there they are. Look for the yellow eyes and look for the green eyes. Meg, here. Here's green eyes. See? Flossie, here, come here. She's found something. They always find something underneath that bush there, which you can't see because it's too dark. Anyway, enough waffling, Pete. Thank you so much. Oh, we're blinding you now with the light. Thank you so much for joining us. Extra miles off up. Kyle, job for today. I've promised all the 636ers. Marvel and Zebedee, you need to go back into the 4 hours. It's time.
Okay.
What are you thinking?
No, that's fine. I can't remember where they were.
They're in with... you can't remember. They're in with the valets, yes. So, there we are. We've orchestrated it. So, there's something running. Oh, it's the JCB. Thank you for joining me on this morning's 636 Club. We will return on Friday morning, which will be what day is this? Second, third, fourth. That'll be the 5th of December. We are flying through it already, and it's only the 2nd. I'll get the puppers sorted, get them fed, and then it's coffee time, and then it's ram shakalaka into the packing station, getting those parcels out to you. Thank you everybody for your orders. Remember, late night shopping this Thursday here at Dulscone in the toy and gift shop. Remember, the diner and the soft plate is not open. Your drinks will be given to you in the toy shop. We'll have some tables set out outside, and you can enjoy them there. Some nibbles and hot drinks. Come join us. Say hello. See the 4 hours. Your company would be very much appreciated, because we could be standing here ourselves. So anyway, have a wonderful day, and we'll see you on Friday morning from Trish's Toys and Farmer Pete. Ta-da! Here, come here.